Well, hello, it's Robbo back once again with our third segment in the Method to the Miracle, the profile of the amazing viral success of the Michael Jackson Medley video. And in the previous two episodes, we basically looked at what Kurt and Sam did in the time preceding the release of this video that really sets the stage for the amazing success. So what I want to do now is actually to go through the release of the video and what happened immediately after. And as you can see right here, over 1 million views. Actually a couple days ago, actually yesterday, the video went over 1 million views, and it is climbing probably at the rate of about 40 to 50,000 a day. So before we actually get into this chronology, I want to give you the takeaways. Now, usually I give the takeaways at the end. I want to give them to you at the beginning because all this information is going to be more valuable to you in the context of these takeaways. Number one, the importance of timing and relevance. Timing to current events, timing to things that are going on in the world or in your industry or in your little social group or in whatever your followers are interested in. Now, I don't think that Sam or Kurt would deny that the death of Michael Jackson, at the very least, created kind of an emotional environment that may not have been there. This video would have been successful regardless. It's an amazing video. But that incident really created kind of the emotional seedbed for this amazing reaction, this amazing outpouring, really, of enthusiasm for this video. Second, which is related, the importance of linkage to news events, public fancy, what the public is interested in, what your industry is currently interested in, public figures, personalities. What do all those have in common? Pre-existing interest. It's much easier to tap into and leverage pre-existing interest, even if it's dormant, than to try and build interest and then create interest in your video. And finally, this is really the crucial thing. This pre-existing interest, even if it's dormant, it's almost like viral video is like a brush fire. Have you ever noticed there are no brush fires in rainforests? Because the conditions, those tinder dry conditions where the foliage is just ready, that at the slightest spark it's going to explode, don't exist. Because of the death of Michael Jackson, that is what you had. Now, you don't have to wait for someone to die. All you have to do is look for those pre-existing interest, that pre-existing tinderbox that's ready to be ignited, and find out where that intersects with what you're already interested in. And you can create something like this. You can create a reaction like this. Okay, so let's start going through the events immediately after the release, because there are specific events that when you put them together you can really see what happened and why this reaction was created. Now, in the month immediately after the release of the video, it became their most successful video ever. But the views were still right around 200,000, a little less than 200,000. But at that 1 month kind of Rubicon, things started to happen which funneled interest, and again, that interest was the spark which created this brush fire. Number one, August 28th, Michael Jackson's death was ruled a homicide. Now, it has nothing to do with the video, but once again, Michael Jackson, news of his death, once again, on the Today Show, in current events, people started searching, people started getting interested in it. People started becoming much more magnetized to stumble upon a Michael Jackson Medley video. Literally the day after, August 29th, Perez Hilton, with 1.4 million followers, short little tweet, and yes, a lovely MJ tribute, that is the Michael Jackson Medley video. Shortly thereafter, you start finding a lot of these little notices of the Michael Jackson Medley popping up all over the web. Here's one on September 3rd. This is actually how I discovered the Michael Jackson medley. The date was actually September 5th, but this posting was a little video, like a video blog, reporting on Michael Jackson Medley. And so little notices like this start popping up all over the web. And then on Friday, September 4th, Michael Jackson is laid to rest. Once again, he's in the news. So let's very quickly take a look at the graph of the interest, the traffic, the views for this video. Now this is an earlier graph because you see the views are down around 741,000, but it'll show us exactly what we need to look at. Once again, August 21st, 2009, about a month after it's released, you're still under the 2,000 view level. But shortly thereafter, there's a little bump, and the bump starts right here. And if we extrapolate between the 21st and the 18th, that bump looks right around the time that you had the coroner's announcement, the Perez Hilton tweet, and the funeral of Michael Jackson. So you can see the graph starts moving up, and as more and more people find out about it, the rate of increase actually increases. Now, about this same time, a fan, this wasn't Kurt and Sam, a fan, uploads the video to Yahoo Video. And on September 13th, the Michael Jackson video is featured smack dab on the front page of Yahoo Video. There's Yahoo Video. This is the front page. There's the Michael Jackson video. Look, it's from Ricardo B. I don't know who Ricardo B is, but literally in about 14 days this thing racked up. It actually racked up more views than it did on YouTube, almost 1.4 million. And what this really shows you is the power of when your video is featured. And that's really the holy grail of traffic. If you can get your video in some way featured on the front page or on the section pages of some of these video sharing sites. Now, if we go to the talent page, once again, there's Sam, there's Kurt, there's the Michael Jackson Medley. So not only featured on the front page of Yahoo, but featured on the talent page as well.